boys! Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're covering a bit of an interesting topic, one I've been thinking about for a little while now, and it's just that of the ways I personally feel that Forza could fix their game or put it into a state where it is one of the best Forza games we've had ever, because there are a good number of, in my mind, quick little things they could do. Again, I didn't code the game or design it, so I don't know how hard they'd actually be to do, but a lot of them are things we had in previous games that, if put together, could make this game phenomenal. So let's go ahead and dive into the first one here. It's probably going to be a shorter video, as there's not a lot of crazy things that need fixing in this game. It's aesthetically pleasing. They honestly did a good job with the controls. As we all know, graphics amazing. And the fact that there are a good amount of cars in comparison to other Forza games always helps. But let's dive into the number one spot. And the number one spot actually comes in the way of how they did their convoy system in this game. I'm not sure how many of you know about it or actually enjoy it if you do know about it, but pretty much if you would like to do drag racing or just compete in a race against someone else or a friend online, you have to create yourself a convoy with that specific thing, whether it's road racing, drag racing, drifting, drift zones, whatever. It was a very cool concept because it would take people that wanted to do similar things and group them together to go and do those similar things around the map, whether it do be drifting or drag racing. However, it was not the best execution on their part, because what I miss from Horizon 4 is honestly the ability to pull up to any race, enter the event, and just start it as a PvP event where it would find random people from within your lobby, from within the game, invite them, and you could wait for it to fill up that way, as opposed to having to wait to find a convoy. I've never had good luck trying to get the convoy system to work. I've invited friends several times. It's a little tough, but all of that aside, even when the convoy system is working, it's very uncommon for random people to just go ahead and join it, or let alone the convoy itself to actually fill up. So this is just my personal experience again with this. Let me know how you guys feel about the convoy system. But since they released into the game, I knew it wasn't going to be something that I loved a whole lot. So that's the first one out of the way. Again, not a huge thing. I'm sure they could fix it, but they probably have no reason to. Now, this second thing shouldn't actually be a hard thing at all. Many other games have this capability. I'm pretty sure Assetto Corsa, Car X Drift Racing have this ability where, first of all, you can decide what the weather is within your lobby if you're playing offline. It doesn't make sense why we're not able to do that, because we're able to do that for specific events, but just map wide, if I wanted to go and take a picture and it was raining right now, I'd probably either have to wait, start an event, or just wait for the horrible weather to pass over, which in my opinion is a little bit dumb, as well as having the ability to turn off all traffic in an offline mode would make a lot of sense, or even a convoy mode. Just having control like that would make a huge difference within this game. I don't know. Obviously, it exists out there. There's many different games that allow this. Even Forza allows it, and that's the part that really gets me, because the adjustable weather is already something in their game. So the fact that even in an offline session, we're not able to control that really does bug me a little bit. But more than all of that would just be turning off traffic. It would be so nice. There's so many times I'm doing events or drift zones or just trying to drift with my wheel, and it would be a lot more enjoyable if there was no traffic. However, that's just never something Forza's offered in their open world Horizon game, so unlikely we're going to see that one executed. However, our last point could possibly be executed, and honestly, after Forza's matchmaking in Horizon 4 and now Horizon 5, it might be their best bet to go ahead and do that. And it comes back to the convoy session, kind of. And I want to touch on Car X Drift Racing a bit. And if you don't know, that is a lobby joinable game where someone hosts a lobby and everyone just drifts in an open map, hangs out, car meets, whatever. A very casual game, but very well put together. Forza's a little above it, a few leagues above it. It's more of a household name. And the fact that the convoy system, you have to invite your friends to join you, and they can't just join unless they have you added. There's no room password. A room password is something that's existed even on Battlefield 1. I don't know if you remember when that game came out, but Battlefield 1, you could host your own lobbies. There's so many different games out there where you can host your own lobbies and not have to invite random people to join you, rather just have a password set allowing them to join. It would make open lobbies so much easier, car meets, hosting drifting events. However, for some reason, Forza has decided this is not something that's going to be in their game at the moment, and instead they put their multiplayer back into the game before they even thought about fixing it at all. I was very shocked because Horizon 4, near the end of its life cycle before Horizon 5 came out, Forza did a number and ruined their multiplayer. There was no way you could invite your friends 99% of the time, and they knew about it. They'd always tweet out that it was being fixed or they were aware of the problem. However, nothing ever really changed, and we were willing to give them the benefit of the doubt because we figured they were just working a little harder on Horizon 5. But now that Horizon 5's out of the water, I know that Motorsport 8 is on the way, but this game just released and it's been broken with the multiplayer since it did, and it just kind of feels like a slap in the face because we waited for the game, we paid good money, and we're having the exact same problems over something I feel like shouldn't be too hard to fix, considering in my entire life, I've played a lot of video games. No other video game has had similar problems to this. It's made making streaming and recording videos with other YouTubers extremely difficult because you're never sure how long or if the convoys are going to work out at all. And they don't even pretend like they're fixing the problem. They don't address it. They kind of just leave it untouched, which is the part that sucks the most because it feels like it's probably never going to get fixed. However, with a room code, I feel like that's a lot easier to make work than inviting hundreds of people all the time to your game. Anyways, I know it feels like I've been doing a lot of complaining, and honestly, I apologize. However, this game is still new enough where it feels like if we do complain and we tell them what we don't love right now, there still is a chance that they fix it because the game has only been out for about 8 or 9 months. Whereas with Horizon 4, it was a 3-year life cycle, and then we started finding all the things we didn't love. So I do love the game and all it's done for me, and I'm aware of how beautiful and well made it is. There's just little things like that that could make the game so much better. Again, not sure how hard they would be to do. Anyways, let me know yours down below. If you made it all the way through to the end, let me know that with a comment and I'll give you a heart. As always, we'll see you boys in the next video. I'm out. Oh, peace.